Hello, welcome to part 3. So if you're just joining me and this has landed on your For You page, if you do want this reading clarifying, see if it resonates because it's collective, please go to my profile, go to part 1. I have also done video 2, that is 2 months after the start, after the present spread. So we're going to see where we're going from here, and hopefully that big change which has allowed you to shed some old skin is working out and paying out for you, but we will see. Right, let's see where we're going from here. Wee. Okay, right, looking good. Right, so the first card is the Two of Cups. So cups raised to water, we're talking about something on an emotional level. Now, this is my favourite card, okay? If you're new to me, I'm going to say my little catchphrase now. I'm a Taurus, I'm ruled by Venus, and I love love, okay? This is soulmate compatibility. This is divine counterparts, you know, perfect union. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean we're talking about love. Part 2, I was kind of going a bit down more the career route. But like I say, take what resonates. So it could be, if we were talking about love and that resonated, that you're going to get into a divine unionship, okay? If it's more work-based, then you're going to potentially kind of find what it is that you want to do. Okay, you might start it, who knows? But yeah, you're going to find that perfect match. We then got the Two of Swords. So swords relates to air, talking about the way we think and the words we use. Now, in the upright position, you've got the lady there. She's got cross swords, which talks about, you know, options. Do I go down the left path? Do I go down the right path? In the upright position, the problem is she's going to remain in there because she's got the blindfold off. She doesn't want to see the situation as it really is. When we flip it around, you've done that. And I'm going to say you've done that because we've got this Two of Cups here, okay? You've taken the blindfold off. You've seen your potential in whatever the situation is, and you've finally made a choice. Now, this one's just sticking things ever so slightly. We've got the World card in the reverse position. So the World card is the last of the major arcanas, and it means big cycle complete. So whereas 10s are kind of cycle complete and we move on to something else, they're quite fluid. The World card is big cycle complete. So it's the coming up to the end of a big relationship that might have been going on for years. It can be the end of a job that's been going on for years. It can be a belief or attitude that you've carried with you for a period of time. Now, in the upright position, we're going with the flow, we're accepting that, okay? In the reverse position, there's just a little bit of holding off. You're not quite closing down that cycle. Now, hopefully the next cards will help to clarify that, okay? I don't want you to worry about it too much because you've got your Two of Cups here, okay? But yeah, there's just a little bit of resistance. Now, just to warn you, I have done these readings before, and again, they tend to be more private readings, and I've done present 6 months, 12 months for somebody, and it's followed them through. Okay, this can follow you through. Just because it's talking about the end of a cycle complete, you are still an autonomous human being and you can choose to resist it. It needs to end, but you can choose to resist it. So let's continue. Okay, right, I think this might be the crux, that Seven of Swords, but let's start with the Two of Wands. So we had this in the present spread. Okay, so as I say, Wands, fire, action. This is about making a new plan moving forwards. Okay, so you've got the chap there, global in his hand, surveying the scenery. So because you've made a choice, because you've got your Two of Cups coming in, or has come in by this point, you're starting to make a new plan moving forward. Now, I feel like there is a little bit of a resistance leaving that old version of yourself behind, or that old job, or whatever the situation is, because we've got the Seven of Swords. Okay, so swords right there, where we think, words we use. Now, in the tarot books, this talks about sneaky, deceptive behaviour. You've got the chap there, he's looking over his shoulder, he's stealing the swords, okay? I go there 1 time out of 10. This, for me, is the imposter syndrome card, okay? I'm not good enough. I'm going to get caught out if I start something because I don't have the experience, etc., etc., etc. I feel that that's what's just, you know, that's what's causing this slight resistance to the big cycle complete. Now, the thing is, what you need to remember is that in the present, you've stepped into that power, you've stepped into that energy. You should start believing in who you are, okay? You are a human being. These thoughts will creep in. Now, the easiest way I describe the difference between stepping into your power and stepping into your divine energy, if you want to call it that, which is the Empress, if you're feminine energy, is that when you're a queen, people can still get into your head. be it other people or yourself. And it feels just like that's what's happened a little bit here. You've just got into your head a little bit, okay, and it's just stopping you from completely closing down that old cycle. So overall outcome, 8 of Wands. Okay, so this talks about the energy around us, fast-paced energy. Okay, things are going to go your way. Okay, I don't feel like that World card and that 7 of Swords is going to last very long. It just feels like those little dregs that need closing out. That just little bit more of self-belief, and you'll be flying like the Wands are there. Obstacles or blockages. 8 of Pentacles in the reverse position. Okay, so Pentacles relates to earth, money, finance, non-financial wealth. Now, in the upright position, this is the apprenticeship card. He's banging away on the Pentacles. He knows he's not a master of his skill yet, but he's happy to go through the process. When it's in the reverse position, I tend to find it talks about frustration. Okay, it's got a little bit of a feel of a little bit of well, it's an advice card, so it's not saying it's going to happen. It's telling you not to do this. So if you're starting something new, don't get frustrated if you have to go through certain processes again. And again, I always use a work example for this one because it's easier. If you're going from job A to job B and it's a commission-based sales job, let's say, okay, it's exactly the same job, you're doing exactly the same thing, okay, it's just that it's for a different company and it pays better. You arrive day one thinking, right, I'm going to have a couple of induction days here, nice and easy, get me settled in, and then I'm going to start banging out those sales because I'm good at what I do, I'm good at selling shit. And you arrive and they say, right, we've now got your 6-week induction, and you're going, I know what I'm doing. Bar, show me how the computer works here. I know what I'm doing, let me get going. Now, what I always say to people is, yes, it can be frustrating. Yes, it's annoying. However, as part of that process, there's always something that you can learn. Okay, so try not to dip into that frustration. Okay, final card, removing any blockages. 8 of Swords in the upright position. Okay, so in this card, much like the two of Swords, you've got the lady, she's blindfolded. This time she's bound. Okay, you can't see her arms, they're behind her back. They're behind her back, she's holding onto the rope. So it talks about self-imposed bondage, for want of a better phrase. She's doing that because she doesn't want to see the situation as it really is. I suppose the advice of the card here for me is remember in the past that you've blinded yourself to stuff, you've restricted yourself, you're stepping into this new energy, you're stepping into this new power. Take this journey that you're going on over the next couple of months with fire in your belly. Okay, you've found who you are, you know what you deserve, you know what you want. Yes, you're going to have a moment of like, oh, I'm not sure if I can do this. You're human. Just allow it in, turn it around, say, well, yes, I can, look at what I've been through, and then plough forwards. This is your time, this is your opportunity. Good luck moving forward, I believe in you.